So if we were able to be more curious and vulnerable and listen to other people, not necessarily trying to make them to prove a point or make them believe something, but to try to meet them where they're at and understand why they're hurting. Okay, tis the season for it getting cold again. It is 2 Celsius today. American friends, I think that's almost 32 Fahrenheit because freezing's 32, right? So around there. Today, well, I'll just get in and I'll talk about it. Oh man, it's getting harder and harder. Man living. Okay, today I'm going to use a quote from Ted Lasso, a TV show about soccer, a soccer coach who I've heard actually companies are using him as an example of leadership. My mom told me that, and hiring or telling them to watch the show. And I think it's great because there's a lot of amazing examples of leadership and just being a good person in there. So one of the quotes he uses in this scene where he has a dart match against someone, he uses the quote saying, "Be more curious than judgmental." I'm paraphrasing it a little bit. It's something along those lines. And that's powerful because we often judge what we don't understand. And I think this fits pretty well with what's going on in the world. Now, I shall say this is day 8. This goes pretty well with what's going on in the world. That everyone, regardless of what side you're on, is scared, tired, exhausted, uncertain, and we're attacking each other's emotions, external emotions, instead of being curious about why someone's feeling that. So if we were able to be more curious and vulnerable and listen to other people, not necessarily trying to make them to prove a point or make them believe something, but to try to meet them where they're at and understand why they're hurting. Because we don't talk to each other anymore and try to listen and provide a space for healing and for someone to just let out what they're feeling. Right? It takes a strong person. Now, it takes a courageous, strong person to just sit and listen, not trying to tell someone what to feel or what to do. So, if more people were curious than judgmental, attacking each other, not attacking each other on social media or in person because of what they believe, then it would be a lot better. I'm not saying it would fix everything. There's still stuff going on and we're in a really hard time, but what's happening is we're starting to see each other as enemies. And I think one principle we can all agree on is never right to hate or to act out anger to someone. You can convince yourself there's a right reason for that, but there isn't. And I think we all know that it's right to love people and to care for people. Because take yourself outside of your position for a while. Start trying to understand why people are feeling the way they feel. Because as soon as you stop thinking about yourself all the time and actually get curious and think about why someone's hurting, and maybe they just need someone to talk to and be there for them so they can just talk and say what they're feeling. Because these actions being taken in hate and anger are going to keep happening if people don't have the ability to be vulnerable and express why they're feeling it, right? Everyone's scared. We act out in fear. We make decisions in fear. It doesn't usually end well. So my challenge is for you is to reach out to someone regardless of what they do or don't believe, or whatever it may be that's causing division, reach out and don't talk about the issues. Talk about how they're feeling. Ask them, how are you doing? How can I be of help to you here? How can I support you as a human being that's feeling emotions? It's kind of a little soapbox for me today. Check you later.